Welcome everyone to the Stu Sells Tankard and Stu Sells Junior Tankard here at the Barrie Curling Club. And we are underway for the 2:15 draw. We have an amazing game for you today. Streaming, it is Team Shuster from the United States against Team Fournier, previously from Quebec but now living in Ontario, and they are both 2-0 and top of the pool. So this is a very key game for each team going forward. So we expect to get some awesome curling out of them because, 2-0, you want to go to 3-0. So it's going to be interesting. So we're just starting. The first rock's going up. Go through the roster for you. John Schuster has Chris Plies, Matt Hamilton, Colin Huffman. They have a lot of experience. John Schuster and his team, Olympic gold medalist, was also a bronze medalist and multiple men's championships in the States and multiple world champion appearances. So a very deep team up against Michael Fournier, who's a former Quebec champion, now living in Ontario, who picked up Kevin Fluelling, Sean Harrison, Xander Elms, and Michael has been to the Brier 3 times and multiple Quebec champion. And in 2021-2022, he ranked 16th in the points. So we've got great depth of curling, so we're in for a great game. So if you're watching at home, tell all your friends. Go to stucurls.com or curlingzone.com to watch the streaming. But if you're in the Barrie area, come down. The club here is awesome. The bar is open. The food is delicious at the kitchen. The staff and all the volunteers here are great. We've got a big crowd already here today watching some great curling because we have 7 sheets of curling going on. 66 teams from around the world, Switzerland, China, United States, Canada, and we are non-stop all day, 8 in the morning till midnight.
Always Sean.
Tons of curling, so
whoa. Wanna go here?
keep tuning in, keep watching, because
here, guys.
we have great games on all day.
Whoa. Stop it. Okay.
So John's going to hit and roll this one to keep clogging up the center line since he does not have the hammer and is looking to steal or looking to force one. Yeah, we're a little tight here, maybe. Tight on the guard. Giving it a good sweet, probably just a little tight out of his hand.
Yeah, I thought it would too. Yeah.
So Michael is looking to somehow split the house, set up a good scoring opportunity.
Back 4.
Stagger the rocks away, so it's hard to make a hit or make a double.
Good speed.
Good strategy.
Back 4.
So even though I'm from Canada and I should be cheering for
back
Fournier, I do have a long
Yep.
history with John Schuster's team.
Whoa! Back 4. Yep.
Oh, here we're coming in for.
Hard. Yep. Back 8. Hard. Yep. Right to
Gotta hit it a little thinner because you don't want to group them all together, make an easy hit.
Pretty good. Okay.
That's not bad. So we're going to see probably a bullet come down now and try and get as much out as possible. So when I first started the Stu Sells Tankard back in 2009, Tyler George and Chris Plies and Rich Ruin came up. They were the American team at the time. And to entice them to come up, I allowed them to stay at my house so they could save money on accommodations because, you know, curling teams, here we go. That's pretty good. If we get it out, maybe I'd hit that one a little bit thinner. So because, you know, the curling teams are always struggling finances-wise, so to entice them to come up, I said they could stay at my place, and I went to pick them up at the airport, and I was driving, and Tyler said, "Oh, who are you?" And I said, "Oh, well, I'm Stu." He's like, "Oh, are you Stu of, like, Stu Sal's?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You're the sponsor, and you're picking us up and letting us stay at your house?" I'm like, "Totally." And that started a great relationship. They came up every year, always stayed at my house. They would always come up the day before, and because Tyler George's birthday was always the Thursday before the Tankard, and we'd always go out and have a good time. So for 9 years in a row, they came up, stayed at my house, and played at the Tankard. So I'm kind of a little soft on them to win, but even though I'm Canadian, I really should be supporting Fournier.
I mean, you could probably roll here.
But they're both great teams.
Probably goes, but
so
they're glued. So
Is the triple there?
Anywhere outside they go, but let's just try here.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
they were asking John if they could get all three, but I think John thinks they're too glued together that it wouldn't get over, but they'll at least get rid of two. He's trying to make it curl.
I probably could have went thin there. Oh well.
Ooh. A little bit thicker, maybe got all
I could
three.
have tried that thin for the triple too, I guess. But.
Triple not there? Wait. Nose is good, yeah.
So I think Team Fournier would like to hit this and bite or maybe roll a little bit to the left so the double is hard and long. He doesn't want to roll to the right and set up an easy double, so he must be tight to the broom because they're on it right out of his hand. It's curling. He's got to get a piece to say.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
good shot.
Good shot. John's going to take on the long double.
Yeah, normal's good.
So here we go, the double attempt. On it, out of his hand, might be a little tight. He's got to hit it thin. Oh, it doesn't look like a lot of weight to cross.
Colin, take that thing, go. Go hard, go hard.
Go, Colin!
Keep going.
Oh,
Keep going.
go, 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 go. So even though he didn't get the double, didn't get it over, but if Fournier hits this nose, it's going to set up an easier double. So Team Fournier does need the roll away from that yellow to make it a hard double. So you have to stay tuned.
Yes!
Stay tuned to the streaming because I'll tell you lots of fun stories of the American team at my place. Oh, he's curling. He's curling. Gotta go hard. Oh, I hope it doesn't jam. Ooh. Ooh.
Clever way to flip it. Good sweet, buddy. Thank you.
Great result, even though I think he was a little
Like there, but I still think I want to probably throw
a little out or thought he was going to maybe miss it or roll out, but the jam worked. He still got two in play.
That was really close.
That's the fun thing about the sport of curling. You might miss the broom, you might miss the weight, but you never know what happens when you hit it the wrong way and things turn out your way. You get lucky wicks, lucky hits, and then it all works in your favor, which is great. That's the fun thing about the sport.
Whoa, whoa, Matt. Hard,
Trying to make it curl.
Good. Fine.
So the best that John could do, hit it,
Give it a chance.
and just hope for a miss, and maybe
My anal curl in it, couple inches.
Fournier rolls out. It's a pretty easy hit. I could make that shot.
Just good control. I couldn't say crazy.
Once again, big shout out to Curling Stadium and the boys here for doing a great streaming job. They're here beside me. They're not mic'd, but they're here to help me with all the technical stuff. Done a great job all weekend. It's awesome streaming. Except when they put up -6 this morning on one game. That was a little bit of a whoopsie, but see, they're trying to keep us, trying to make it curl. See, that's curling. You have an easy deuce, and then it rolls out. And now I'm pretty sure we'll see a blank. Shuster would probably like to force one, so if he could hit and roll a bit, and hope Michael doesn't roll out on his, but the blank is just as good.
Yeah, same way. I don't really like messing around with anything lighter.
Yeah, so good comment there from John. He's not going to drop his weight. He's going to keep his weight. He's going to keep the ice. He doesn't want to mess around.
Close.
It's too early in the game. They're still trying to figure out the paths and the and the ice. If you do notice that Colin and Chris have different color shoes on, I asked them before they got on the ice. Supposedly they're both the same size feet, so they think it's kind of fun. One wears blue, one wears red. So in case you go on a curling site to order some curling shoes, doesn't come like that. They're usually the same color. But they're trying to spice it up here in Barrie.
Yep.
So
Hard.
the object is to hit and roll out, get the blank. Oh! Oh, $500 fine. Did he say fire truck? I thought he said fire truck.
That one curled more than the one with normal. Well, I think they're just dead straight. Like where you release it is where it's going to come up.
So if you're new to watching curling, you go, why is he upset? He only scored 1 point, because you really want to score 2 points when you have the hammer or more. So he would want the blank there, but just hit it too thick, didn't roll out. One of the toughest things when you're teaching new curlers, like, what do you mean I don't want to score? The hammer is more important. So fun first end.
We going at 3? Okay, top foot.
How many times a month do you think Tim Mark gets a haircut?
A lot. Weight's good. Should be there actually. This is a fast cut. Easy, easy, easy. You're there, you're there.
So if you're just joining us here at the Stu Cells Tankard in Barrie, the first end was a blank. They haven't hung the score yet. We're now in the second end.
Okay.
Gave her a little.
Just a hair positive there.
Yeah. Straighter though. Sorry about that. I didn't give much ice though. It was kind of a first end ice call. Like
Line's good.
Oh, this is
2 threes.
Take a peek.
Team
take a
Fournier
peek,
decided
take
to
a
draw
peek.
in.
2-3, right there.
Trevor going. Line should be good.
Schuster's going to put up his corner guards,
Nice
set up his
start, Colin.
deuce.
That way. Good job, guys.
Exact same kick, but just throw it a little bit. I thought I was heading, so I was like,
So a very true story at my house. As I said, they would always come up the day before the Sioux South Tankard, and we would go out to celebrate Tyler's birthday.
To be like one of the
My
fastest
second
tracks
year
on
or
ice,
my
though,
third
is
year,
like
I can't
that
remember which year it
to the
was.
wing.
We went out and we were out so late, to like 3 or 4 in the morning. I was supposed to get up at 9 in the morning to pick up Brad Gushu at the airport, and I slept through my alarm, and I left him there. Multiple award-winning curler, and I left him at the airport. Yeah, I slept through my alarm. I didn't wake up. I didn't pick him up.
17-2 on that.
He was okay. He got a cab home. He kind of laughed, but true story of me hanging out with the U.S. boys. So I think John
Argos
calling a hit, hopefully get a roll, set up another guard, and maybe lose the back one. Trying to make a curl now. Think he might get too much roll, get the back one.
Fine.
Oh, but that's fine.
John,
It's better to have the Reds in front,
did
run
you
back.
clock that guard that they
What's that?
threw? Did you clock that?
Tyler George is no longer on the team, but did win the Olympic medal with John. But Tyler is a big supporter of Curl for Kids that we have in Oakville every Easter weekend to raise money for the hospital. It's a great event. If you want a fun curling event, you raise money. You get to bid on your skips. We have a whole bunch of celebrity skips. It's great curling, great food, great fun, great cause. And, you know, thanks to skips like Tyler who come up and offer their weekend. So it's really good for the sport. It's a good chance to meet some of these celebrity curlers, some great curling, maybe a few glasses of wine. I don't know, maybe a couple, maybe just a few. So the call is to try and split the house with these Reds. He looks a little light. They are pounding that rock. It's now curling. He's got to hit it thinner, but he's got to get a roll. Oh, great shot. Behind the guard. Get it behind the guard. Oh,
Shot, Matty.
great shot.
It's a big roll.
Last year, Curl of Kids was kind of exciting because we were supposed to go for the opening banquet to pick your skips, and the hotel caught on fire. And the dryer caught on fire in the laundry room. So they had to evacuate the hotel, which was kind of interesting. So we had to go to the Oakville Curling Club for pizza, wings, and do the auction there because the hotel was still closed.
Yes!
So he thinks he's on the guard, trying to keep it straight. Come on. Yeah, no, I think we're on that guard. Get a roll. No.
That was a very, very bad fucking turn.
Last one was like here.
There's another. What's that, fire
It's all
truck?
the same.
I think he said fire
You
truck.
need to just move in the open.
That's another 500. We got 1,000. Like, we're doing well, man. Curlers, if you're at home watching the streaming for your next game, remember the word is fire truck.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, so we're trying to get by and hit this yellow.
Go!
Trying to make a curl now. Make a curl. We've got some great sweepers on the Shuster team.
Even if it gets in open. I would have called sweep. It was 12-2, yeah. It was solid action.
I think the way was similar. It was. Not by much.
So they just hit that a little thin.
Did they call it heavier? I can't
the
hear.
guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked like it was curling and going to make it, but they're now talking about the weight. They maybe thought it was a little bit heavier than they wanted it to be, so that's ran a little straighter.
A tiny bit more leeway. Like you can tell them your initial read based on your.
Once I said a little
little
up,
more leeway on like calling.
I locked into.
Look at that. Shoot, you got it back on there in the middle.
Fournier's looking at the run. Fournier has to be careful because the red does have that one and the far 12 over there that could come into play if he's not careful.
Yeah. Hard!
So a little inside. It's got to be straight back.
Whoa.
But just a little inside. Weight was great. I just think a little inside, or maybe needed more ice. As you can see behind John, we have the RBC poster there. Curling will not be here without our amazing, generous sponsors. Keith Joel and Dave Thompson, mortgage specialists with Royal Bank, have been a sponsor of the Stu Cells Tankard and the Stu Cells Junior Tankard for the last 12 years since we started. They contribute every year. They're amazing sponsors. So if you need a mortgage for your real estate needs, please reach out to Keith and Dave, because we have to get back to our sponsors, because sponsors will keep the sport alive. So we're going to try and make this curl, because ideally you'd like to get underneath the yellow, but good shot.
Good scrub, Hon.
Wow, even that down weight, it didn't really finish at the end. That was, I thought it might come up a little bit more.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. No, I don't know.
I've noticed by watching the curling this weekend that there's kind of a line that if you're outside the line, it runs a little straight, and if you're a little closer to the center line, you do pick up a good curl. So maybe that just picked that line, that path, and didn't want to finish because the weight looked like back line hack weight.
Okay.
Thick half.
Okay.
So Team Fournier really would like to roll their rock underneath their yellow guard there, leaving it open. We're just in a hitting game, and John ends up with 3. So we need to roll behind that guard. So yeah, he looks like a little out, a little heavy. Yeah. So John's in good shape here.
With my 2 shots that go under, I like leaving it open.
If you can get there, I mean, you could just draw to here, I guess.
Yeah, and then let John go under.
You like that?
Is there any way we can go to this side of the like inside out to the corner?
So what they're talking about is they're thinking of going behind that yellow, but then if Fournier just comes and frees them, they're saying, you know, keep it open, go to the back. They're set up nicely here to score a couple of points, so
Bite the back
why
four,
get cute
always
with it?
straight. Where are we at? Right here.
So if they go back 4, then Michael's got to decide what he wants to do.
That's fine. Whoa, right
He's
off,
gonna
man,
hit.
right off.
Or he's going to try and freeze.
Michael, stop it. That's good enough. That's good.
Yeah.
That one first.
Yeah. Looks a bit more natural. You can even roll behind if you.
I don't mind trying this one first, because then.
So they're
I'll
discussing
still
2
have that
things.
one.
Ideally, you kind of want to hit something,
Well,
because if you ever not make
if I'm
this
giving him
draw
a free
behind
lick,
that
right,
yellow
even If I
perfect,
make this one,
you're
he
giving
goes
up a
there,
bunch.
I hit, we give up 2. I make this one.
freezing
there's
to the
2
back
anyway,
one.
so the best case.
would force then
Make
John
You
to
wanna
play
make
on it.
Whichever one you think you can make better. I think that looks pretty steep to me.
Heel here on the out.
Okay, let's go.
Like a thick half.
Yeah.
So they're going to try and hit this one and roll
Try this
underneath
one
the
again.
yellow,
It's a thick half.
I believe is the call. It's a smart call. You're early in the game. You don't want to go with 3 or 4.
This is the out turn. Yeah.
Pretty negative ice for Peel.
Yeah,
Must be inside. Just gonna get a piece. Might get too much of a roll. Oh, sneaky. Great double.
Heels? No, but cross-head doubles, no problem. There's another one.
Now you have to be careful here. You don't want to set up another double. So a nose hit would be great. The distance would be far. You heard Kevin earlier said he thinks that was a little steep of a double. This is a little bit higher, be tougher. So John
Clean.
Schuster's first rock.
Yep.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
He's got good weight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good.
Good shot. Wow,
that?
not a lot of ice. So, if you're just tuning in, we had a great double from Michael Fournier. They were staring down a bunch. And now it's looking a lot better. If Michael can hit this and get the roll under the guard.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it, dude. It's pretty straight. It's just to curl an inch to get the roll.
As you just heard Michael say, it's pretty straight because you're kind of outside that line where it does tend to run and hang.
Sean!
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's trying to get it to curl.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I just think he was out. And with that weight, it just ran straight. It didn't come back. So now John will have an easy draw for his deuce.
I'm so conscious of not dumping those and setting them.
Yeah, I think we need to play those.
As you heard Michael
This
said, he's
side
just
might not be
conscious
quite as
of
quick as the other
dumping and setting it because he knows with that weight it's going to run straight.
No, 30.
So he just was a little bit
Yeah.
out of the broom and it just didn't come back for him. But here we have a nice draw in for your deuce.
Okay, then right off then. Unless we need a backstop.
Not touching it, so.
All right, Matt. All right, straight
It's
then.
curling by it. Don't do it.
Well, you're off it.
Oh, did you hear a fire truck again?
Come on.
That's my bad. That's all right.
That's why we throw at that rock.
So a little bit of frustration with the team. What John was saying is that if it was heavy, it would better to sweep it and keep it straight, so it went onto the back one instead of going past it. But they were just got on it a little bit late, and they missed the jam on the back one. So
unless you said never needs anything, I said unless we need a backstop. I understand. Like it's a tough judgment call because you guys thought it might slow down.
tied 1-1.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And we are out here in Waterdown. And you know what? If you are sick and tired of being in the city, you know, we all love Toronto. I love Toronto, but you know what? Maybe it's a little bit too crowded. Maybe there's a little bit too much gridlock. Maybe there's no place to walk and go see cool stuff. So come on out to Waterdown. It's awesome. beautiful little village you can walk, great shops, cafes. We have the Waterdown Memorial Park just over the street. It's got a splash pad, baseball diamond. It's got a skateboarding thing for kids. We have a huge Fortino's. I was in there today getting flowers. It's crazy, that store. It's unbelievable. So you have Bike Pass, and you have the Bruce Trail, and you have a ton of parks. And we're in this lovely, quiet little subdivision. And look behind me, just say freaking gorgeous. This house is spectacular. Custom built, beautiful finishes. We have decor black stainless steel appliances, quartz counters throughout, 3/4-inch white oak hardwood floor, ceramic tile. You want light, you want windows, you want bright. This house is gorgeous, super modern, open concept main floor, living, dining. It's got a butler's pantry, this office on the main floor. Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and you know what? Every bedroom gets their own bathroom. And the master has a steamed glass shower in it with a beautiful soaker tub. It's just luxury, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end. This home is gorgeous. So go to stewcells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
So welcome back to the Stu Cells Tankard, Stu Cells Junior Tankard here at the Barrie Curling Club. If you're just joining us, we have a great game that we're streaming. Team Shuster from the United States against Team Fournier from Ontario. Both award-winning curlers, great resumes, great depth on their teams, so we're off to a great start. A little bit of a misjudgment call by Team Shuster in the second. They drew to their one in the back and thought the weight was good, and John was screaming to sweep it to keep it straight, so it jammed on the back one, but it over-curled and went through the house. So a little bit of frustration there. But as John said to his team, it was a tough judgment call, and they just made it too late. So we are 1-1 in the third end, and Fournier has the hammer. And you can see in the back, curling is not going to survive as a sport without generous sponsors. And we have a great sponsor, Ken McLaughlin, Deborah Bain of Remax Hallmark, the company that I work for. They have been a proud sponsor of the Stu Cells Tankard for the last 12 years, always contributing, helping with the sport and the young teams. They're a big believer in the young teams coming up, and they help me every year, so a big shout out thanks to them for continuing to support the Tankard each year, and now the Stu Cells series of 8 events.
Timed out almost to it. Jesus. Yep. Whoa. Oh, that's fine. Can you mute me for a second?
So I'm pretty sure those were center guards that were called a little deep, a little off center. Always drives me crazy when, yeah, that's not a bad call, but
Control.
I don't know why curling teams put up corner guards and don't use them. You can play those set hit of those later. I would probably draw in and set with my deuce and deal with those 2 reds later, but here we go. The call is hit and roll and set up a stagger guard.
Yep. Whoa. Xander.
So trying to make it curl.
Kev. Real good. I don't mind it.
It was a good throw. I think they wanted to keep that straight. I think they thought it was going to run straight, but I have noticed since the event started on Thursday that the center line, it does, when it comes off center line, it does have a good curl.
Drill this, Maddie. Let's go. It'll
Seven, 8.
So if you're
Curl, Chris.
new to curling and watching curling, you're hearing some numbers at 7-8.
Colin, stay close.
7-8 is the weight of the rock. So 7 is
Colin, take this one
basically
when it touches. All
on
the
the
way now.
button.
All the way
We
now.
gotta get it by. Gotta get it by. Just.
sit.
This ended up being really heavy, eh?
I think it was, yeah, it was heavier than 7-8.
Okay.
It looked like it was backline weight.
That's something.
Hard to tell, but it'd be cool if you could tap that yellow and roll your
What if
shooter
we draw
on.
around the corner?
But he must not see if you tap it probably would jam on the red.
Yeah, that's not bad. Sure.
Is that enough ice? You like that ice, guys? That's what I thought.
I think it's good ice.
A hair more? Good speed here. Up, yeah.
So we're going to use that corner guard, draw in behind it, start to set up your deuce.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Xander.
7.
Xander.
So 7
Xander.
is, oh. I don't think that was a 7 because that
Came
really
down
took
hard.
off. Unless it picked something, but that really went. No, I think it was just down weight.
I don't know if I
Is that
like
the same rock?
So good conversations happening now. They're in the third end. They've noticed that Rock has done some
10, 15.
bizarre things, so they might chat about swapping out the rocks. You get a feel during the game of certain rocks have some rocks tend to be slower, some rocks tend to do some crazy things, so you don't want those rocks in the hands of your skipper Vice for the key shots. Me as a lead, I know we always get dumped the crappy rocks. So good pounding this so we get a straight tap back.
After touches here. Okay.
Well, that's not bad. Got a good result. I think once again a little down weight on that one because he wanted to tap that into the forefoot. But yeah, so sometimes you will see teams move rocks around if they think one's acting a little weird. And then me, the lead, I get stuck
Getting
with
a little
them.
messy.
And then everyone says,
I
you're
like
not making your
normal.
shots. Well, you gave me the bad rock.
Normal.
Curlers never blame themselves when they miss a shot. It's the rock and it's the skip. And the sweeping. It's not me, the thrower. No. Okay, so he's going to try and get through those
Whoa,
reds.
yep. Whoa.
Maybe get a little bit of roll.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa.
He wants it at thin, so he gets rid of both. Oh,
Hard. Hard. Great shot. That works.
so great result. He's got the one behind those guards.
I mean, I think you got to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even this is okay.
Same?
That same weight should be like top 4.
So John's going to try and draw one in behind those yellow guards and
Where are we at?
put another rock in so that yellow is not
Line's
counting.
perfect. Line's a little
And
tight, though.
it's hard to hit out.
Hard. Keep going, Colin.
There it goes again. There's the curl.
Keep going, Colin.
They got to get by the
Oh.
yellow.
We're touching this one, so I'm just trying to keep it as far over. Well, I don't know now. Yeah. That way they can't make the double and roll, I guess. It's fine.
They had to sweep it for the line, but then it ended up hitting the rock and rolling a little bit open, which is unfortunate.
Around the 10 to double?
Yeah, you can make this one, but
Yeah.
that's probably better, eh? Normal?
Will you leave the double? She knows.
Nose is pretty close to good, though, right?
Is there a double?
It's so close. Well, he's going to have to hair the yellow, but
I don't like that.
yeah, I don't like leaving it either. But
Can you hit and roll under?
yeah, then he's guarding for his life, I guess. Maybe that's a better call. You can make that double and stick, but
It
There's
looks
more room
like
than you think.
It looks like the shooter might be rolling
You
out.
probably need control to make it.
It's not horrible though. Like we're still sitting one buried.
I don't mind trying just to roll like an inch almost
What
with
about
normal.
roll underneath, Sean?
That's what I like.
Yeah.
I just kind of like throwing normal. That if you're like just like a centimeter low, you roll here and you make that.
You just got a lot of air. You got like 2-3 inches of air.
Oh, you don't need like.
I like rolling
nose
buried,
isn't
Mike.
terrible then, because then he's got to make the.
I don't like it. I don't like leaving it. Why don't we just roll buried?
Okay. But yeah, if you roll
I'd rather
here,
roll
like this is
buried, yeah.
locked then.
Okay.
I like normal.
Normal?
So good discussion. They're basically,
The other option is you make
know,
the
it's
double
a-
and roll out. It's not terrible.
it's a good hit call, but they're just worried where they're going to leave their rock. That is it going to give John an easy double to roll in and hit the other yellow. So they're trying to figure out like where are they going to leave their rock after the shot. They think nose might give the double or an easy hit and roll in. So
I think we need less if we're throwing normal.
the call, I believe, is hit and
Goes
roll
pretty good here.
underneath
Okay.
the guard.
Normally.
And catching the back one as well.
Sean!
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 Gonna make it curl, but it will curl once it gets off the
Sean!
center line.
Whoa!
Now they're gonna go maybe the other way. Just too
Not bad.
thin.
That works.
Probably a solid firm.
A little solid, yeah. Wasn't farm.
Yeah, we don't have much choice. So
Yeah, you're right. It made less.
I had to here. Now you move the rock over. It's probably enough.
Just, it was missable that
Give me
way.
another
it
inch, I
wasn't
guess,
missable low,
maybe.
right?
Because we swept yours the whole way. We could still carve mine.
that's
Give me
right.
one more inch.
Well, you're going for it. It's the ice for a nose hit. Is what
No,
I'm
they're
saying.
shot.
But I
They
probably
moved
gave
it
you a
just
fucking
far
line.
enough. They're shot. So. But we can get it make it really tough on him here.
Not terrible.
I can be side by side with him. If we get around him, we can be really tough for him to go dig. He'd probably have to freeze. So I got 15-8 on Chris's. It should be. I mean, you swept the whole way, but so I'd try to throw you 30. I threw a 10 last time, man.
So the call is draw it around, be shot rock at the end. Let Fournier chase.
I gotta chase this.
Close. Yep.
We
They
have
talked
room.
about keeping the same
Close.
ice because they did tick
We
that
have
yellow
room.
out of the way. So
Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Go, Colin. Switch, switch, switch.
great shot.
Good sweep, guys. Let's grab, boys.
Shot.
As good as we can do, I think.
Yeah.
Bump it with back one. I think it's worth trying.
To get the outside
So
guard.
great shot, buried,
The other option is that.
sitting shot rock.
Yeah, it's a deuce either way, right?
I mean, if he ever bumps off.
And the call is to come down and freeze on it.
First I thought bump, but it's pretty deep, eh? Yeah, let's just lock one on it. Ooh, that's quick.
So if you're just tuning in to the Stu Cells Tankard, we are in the third end here. Team Shuster against Team Fournier.
Hair more, Kev.
Down to skip stones. And the call is to draw and freeze on the back red. We
Line's
talked about
good.
tapping it, but they
Line's
feel it's
good.
too deep.
Line's real good.
Line's good. Wait only.
Line's
Line's
real good.
No bounce. Looks like lots. Sean, gotta go. Sean, gotta go. Hard.
Trying to make a curl so you catch a piece of the red. I think it's a little hot. Better choice of words. Wow, instead of fire truck.
What was I, back 8, back 12?
I mean, if we nose it, I don't think he can make the double anyways, because it's edge on edge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's probably one spot to roll to that gives him a double for. You like just feeling it?
Yeah, I don't
do
hate
you
it.
think he can get there? I don't think he can get there to make that for 2.
No.
No. So
I don't
just
think
feel it.
so.
Fine. I'm done with it.
So good conversation there. They didn't want to do a nose hit and maybe leave him a double for a deuce. They're already sitting in great shape. It's going to be hard for Fournier to get his deuce here with that back red. So the call is just to peel this out. Don't leave any rocks in play for your opponent to come onto or use. Just force him to draw for the 1.
Girl! Matt!
Hard, Matt! Good.
There we go. Good shot. So, I don't know if you... I don't think you can draw and tap it. Yeah, he's just going for the draw. I was wondering if you could maybe hit as much as you can see on those 2 guards. Would it drive the yellow straight back onto the red? But I don't think you get a deuce. I think it's too risky to go. Okay. You're tied 1-1. You don't want to give up 2 on a risky call. We have lots of curling left, so, just play it safe. Draw in for your 1. Well played end by Shuster to force the 1.
Full 8. Full 8.
I think so.
Yep, hard. Hard, guys. You got it. Hard.
Come on, guys, you got it.
Big scrub to get it to full 8. Yeah, we're good.
That just goes forever, eh? Holy shit.
Well, what do you got there?
And there we go. Draw for 1.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. So go to stusells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, welcome back to the Stu Sells Tankard, Stu Sells Junior Tankard here at the Barrie Curling Club. We have a great match. So grab a drink, grab some snacks. Even better, come down to the Barrie Curling Club. Exciting game. Olympic gold medalist, USA champ, Team Shuster from the States against Michael Fournier, former Quebec champion, now residing in Ontario, has an Ontario team now, and looking to represent Ontario in the Brier this year. Been there for Quebec 3 times. but now has this great team out of Ontario. So we had a couple of questions in the chat. Teresa wanted to know if I curl. Yes, I do curl. Tuesday mixed competitive and Thursday men's competitive at my home club, the High Park Club. So big shout out to High Park. Amazing club in downtown Toronto. Grass tennis courts. Beautiful, beautiful club, veranda. It's like my second home, the High Park Club. So big shout out to them. And so we are now in the fourth end. It's been a tight game. A couple of missed opportunities by both teams to get a deuce. John had a draw to get his deuce, but it overcurled and went through, even though it had a nice rock to jam on. And then we had a couple of missed hits in the last end, which forced Fournier to their one. So here we are in the fourth. The yellow center guard is up. Shuster does have the hammer. He's got his corner guard.
So it ran pretty good. Yeah. We're expecting it to cut or dig, but it didn't really.
So
Chris, you're out. It's curl.
we got to get this to curl behind.
Time's out 15-3. It should stop. So this is make sure we bury here, man.
They have been finishing really well. So there it goes. Yep. Great shot behind the guard.
That'll work.
Beautiful rock.
That'll work. Good.
Yeah,
So if you've just joined in, I've been telling stories of Chris when he came up to my first two cells with Tyler George and his team. They stayed at my house for, I don't know, 9 years in a row, I think they stayed, because they came up every year for the Tankard when we had it at the High Park Club. But then the one year, they didn't call me to say they were coming up. And so I gave my house to another team. And then all of a sudden John calls and he says, we're coming up to the event. Can we stay at your place? And I said, well, I've already given my place away. You can't, but I'll make it work somehow. So my niece Jenny, who lives next door, she always each year graciously gave up her house to Team Desjardins from Quebec. And so between our two houses, we had 5 bathrooms, a lot of space, and so I rented an RV, and I moved an RV into my driveway, which was very exciting for my neighbors because I live behind a public lane, so it's very tight to get the RV in, but all the neighbors came out to watch me back it in, and John Shuster and his team stayed there in my RV, in my backyard. They went 0-3. They didn't win a game at Toronto. And next year, they're win the gold medal at the Olympics. So we're on RV and 0-3 to Olympic gold medal. So there you go. Dreams do come true in curling.
That's fine.
I had a 17. All right.
So good shot there. Frozen in the back. Fournier's deciding how to play it.
Get the one.
If it jams.
Yeah, but I don't hate nose.
I just want to do this.
Unlock that yellow.
Same shot.
Or he's just looking at the freeze.
But do we want to get rid of the back yellow or no?
I think the debate there is that if you do the freeze, you're leaving the reds in play. And if the angles ever work out that you can get rid of the yellows, it could be dicey, but the freeze is the call. It's curling well down this path.
Tighter.
T-line.
Line's good.
T-line.
So
back
Epic-
four.
Line's still good. Yep. Whoa. Just for weight.
Back 4.
Just for weight.
Back 4.
Just for weight. Xander. Xander. Hard. Hard. Go.
Great shot. Frozen right on. Good judge of the weight and the line.
An inch further. Just to not rip it.
If you hit 3/4, it might go far enough.
How much space?
There's 2 inches here, but this rock is 2 inches higher than this one, so it should move.
Touch the top, but I think it'll be okay. I like it. I think that's the shot.
Yeah, I do too. How hard
So
though,
they're just
like,
looking at the angles
You
to
got it
see
all,
where the
though, or
rocks are
not?
going to end up.
What?
This much extra.
Wait, you have space?
8.5?
You-
You got the inside edge your handle. Yep.
Throw 8.5, Matt.
8.5.
It should curl.
So the call's a big hit here. We're going to see a lot of weight. And let's see where the rocks end up.
Whoa! Whoa! Chris!
Trying to make a curl.
That works.
Fine. That's not bad. I think they hit it thinner than they wanted, but good result. Got rid of all the yellows. Probably. No, he's not going to go for the hit. He's going to go for another freeze.
Yeah, we were throwing like 420.
Sometimes you hear when people talk about curling, they say it's a sport of angles, and there's a good example of where you hit it and what you caught and where the rocks all went, because it's all based on the angles and how they play once they get hit. So there's obviously enough separation that they were able to catch both yellows. So now Fournier is calling
Line's
for a
good.
freeze again.
Line's good.
Room! Room!
Line's good. Whoa, then.
Kevin's telling them off because he thinks he's
Yeah,
outside.
go, Sean.
And it's going to need to curl. It should finish. They've all been finishing here. Should get good finish.
All the way to it. Okay, whoa, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good.
Yeah, good shot.
Just freeze it on the nose. Does ever just freeze the nose of that?
I mean, you make this really good, they're probably going there. And we can do this too, like,
Yeah,
you like that? All right.
I like that. Because if I'm ever deep here in the sink when around, then we're dead. Like this is. Yeah, just trying to tap it. I think a freeze is not the end of the world though. I think we're still shot. Yeah, so.
So good discussion with the sweepers. He said a freeze is fine, but ideally they would like a little bit of a tap to have some separation in case they go for the hit. They
Okay,
might be
line's
lucky.
okay. Whoa, whoa! Whoa! Matt! Hard, Matty!
Great shot.
Hard, right to it, right to it, right to it. Really good. That'll work.
Yeah. So he got his little bit of separation. Great shot, great call. Great judge on the ice.
Can you ever spill all the reds? Do you want to take a look? Yeah.
Gonna have a team discussion here. I think Kevin's thinking if you
Do
ever.
you ever spill all the reds or at least 2 of them?
I think you can get them all. It's the shooter that's the tough one.
Because isn't it almost just nose?
Yeah, but the shooter's it's a long way to go from nose, right?
You got the other turn.
I think you're just as likely to give up a deuce even if you make it. Like, I mean, these aren't in play now, right? Like, yeah. I think you just play it with the same weight, like just to bump it. Yeah, high, just a hair higher nose. Yeah. Just let me know where the weight is. Like, if it's more than back line, let me know. But I think you want to throw like back 8 at it. Like same weight you just threw. like just to it, but.
So good discussion there. I think Michael is saying that if you throw away, yeah, you're going to get rid of the back 2 reds, but he doesn't know where the top red one will go. He doesn't think there'd be enough separation between the red and the yellow for the red to actually roll out. And as he said, right now the 2 back reds are not in play because he's got, he's probably sitting 2, 3. So the call is to just put another one in there. A little tap's good to get a separation if they do try a hit. But freezing on top is fine. Let John try and do something with it and see what happens after that. So key shot here, freeze to it, little tap is the call. Looking for back 8 weight.
Felt about the same. Easy. Lots of line.
Line's good.
Lots of line. Sean's rock. Close. Line's good.
Whoa.
No bounce.
Xander.
No bounce.
Whoa. Whoa.
No bounce.
No bounce. No bounce. No bounce. No bounce. No bounce. Shot, Kev.
Great shot.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
Roll a little bit this way.
Yeah.
But I think nose does the trick. I think you can throw this turn too if you want.
Yeah, for sure. I think out turn springs
So great
it better
chop,
anyhow.
frozen right on.
What's that? Out turn spins it better, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm throwing Mafia now.
Dead nose?
Yeah.
How hard do you like it? Here or here?
8-5?
Yeah.
I love that. You don't have to bomb this.
No.
So key shot here.
Nose to just like a whisker. on
Nose
your
hit. The yellow goes, might catch the other yellow on the back 12 there. His red will stay. It might. He's going to drive the yellow into those 2 reds. Might have enough to spit out, but we're soon to find out. Exciting shot. He's got to get a nose hit here. Let's see where they all go. Boom, boom, boom.
Nice shot back there, Mathers. I like that, yeah.
That thing, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. 2 sheets talking. Saw Dave's last shot. Said it was a good shot.
Could have swept it a tiny bit earlier, but I still don't care how it works.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get
I'm
too
surprised the
crazy
other
with
one
it.
actually came
There
back
with
in.
the
I thought it was going to go, but like I said
Half a
before,
rock makes it,
curling's a
Yeah.
game of angles, and the angle just wasn't there.
Just out turn peel. I'm gonna rip the 2 reds. Yeah.
So we're going to see a big weight shot here.
A half third makes it.
Michael's trying to get rid of as many red rocks as he can with this, so we're going to see peel weight. Big shot.
Whoa. Yep, Sean.
Xander. Whoa, Xander.
Sean.
Go hard, go hard.
that way.
Thank you. Go hard, go
Great
hard,
shot.
go hard. Shot, Mike.
Sorry.
Thanks, bro.
Or you can make it that way.
So the one thing about curling, he laughs. It's not what he called, but he got the same result. So he said sorry to the other team.
I don't have a very big window.
Wasn't
It
what
could
was
also
supposed
be
to
here, too, I
happen,
guess.
but
Yeah.
it worked
If I
out.
throw it here and then he freezes, I might be able to hit.
Yeah, I
You
like
know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like going this way, I think, just because it's
That's the great thing about the sport of curling is that it's such a gentleman sport that everyone has fun at it, and when you do things like that, it wasn't called, but everyone just kind of shrugs it off and laughs and go, that's
How about
okay.
a 2-foot window where it's really
Because
good?
sometimes you're going to throw that shot and it's going to happen for
bite
you.
four,
So
I mean, we got to be 3
it all
inches
works
within the
out.
4 foot to be shot, and it can be all the way to almost full 4 to be side by side of his over there. I think,
So
maybe.
John's thinking about trying to set up a deuce
Same thing I
here,
threw
so he's
last
going to
time,
draw in.
35.
He's not hitting anything because there's really no point. He hits, they hit, and then, he's got a bunch in the back. So he's going to try and draw right behind this yellow.
Okay, easy there.
Force
good.
Team Fournier to play on it.
Okay.
Close for line, unfortunately.
Line's good.
Yep.
Yep.
Choice.
Gotta go. Gotta go, Colin.
Hard.
Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa.
just.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
Whoa.
gonna pop out the other side. Great weight,
Yeah, I
but
didn't
it popped
put
out the
in
other
I
side,
didn't give it very much handle.
so enough for.
Must have grabbed a footprint or something.
I didn't put very much handle on it. I think that was like why I was telling him like I don't know if we were gonna have a choice.
I like it.
Out turn there.
So John's talking with Chris.
Like a quarter.
He said it took off. He didn't think he put much handle on it. So sometimes when you have a weak handle, the rock will catch the curl sooner and quicker and catch you off guard.
Thinking of making this off the yellow. Yeah, it's like half. Yeah.
So good aggressive call here. He's going to hit off his yellow onto the red and hopefully be Barrie underneath his guard and force John into a tough shot. Oh, but he hit it too thin. So easy hit for the one, or maybe, can you get all three?
Better than the first one.
I don't know, it might be a risky call to try and go for all three.
You guys like board?
No, obviously hit
We haven't
stick.
really played it. That's the only problem. But okay.
So good end played by Team Fournier, forcing John to his one. Just that little slide out of John's first rock to give them something to hit,
Clean.
which is forcing them to
Clean.
the one.
Colin.
Push, Colin!
Come on, Colin.
Ooh. No, good.
Okay.
Woo. Almost, but yep, forced to the one. Shuster takes one and the fourth, and we're tied 2-2. And here's something from our sponsors. Hey guys, welcome back to the Stu Sells Tankard, Stu Sells Junior Tanker up here at the Barrie Curling Club. We have a tight game for you here. We have two amazing teams. Team Shuster from the United States against Team Fournier from Ontario, formerly of Quebec. Having a really, really tight game, just giving up single points. So really some great shot making, some great doubles. So some fun curling. So grab a drink, grab some food, or if you're in the Barrie area, come down here for some great food and drinks, and fans are here, and watch some unbelievable curling. We're here all weekend, 8 in the morning till midnight, because we have 66 teams that we have to get through, the junior side and the Tankard side, to get to the final games on Monday. So if you're sitting on the couch after your turkey, remember to go to stewcurls.com and curlingzone.com and watch some amazing curling. So, good start here. Corner guard went up, center guard went up. Now we're into the house. So you just saw a commercial from Living Water Resorts. Amazing resort. I stayed up there this summer, and I'm so excited to have them on this year as our title sponsor for the Stu Sells Living Water Resort Collingwood event. It's going to be an awesome event. 18 great teams. Epping's going to be there. Howard's going to be there on November 24th. The resort is spectacular. Oh my God, it's so much fun. The food was delicious. The pool, the hot tub, the gym. It's got a cool aqua path. Oh, it's a really beautiful, beautiful property right on the bay in Collingwood. Collingwood has some wonderful restaurants, great place to go. So you can come up, see some great curling, enjoy the resort. So go to stewcurls.com to see all the information about the event. It's our second last one in our series of 8 events, the weekend just before Brantford. So we're in the 5th end here. Really tight game, 2-1. Both teams had some great opportunity to score deuces, and just a little bit here, a little bit there. Didn't go their way, so we've seen some wonderful shot making. We also have 7 sheets down here in Barrie, so if you come down, there's lots of great games on all the time. We have teams from all over the world, United States, Switzerland, China, and we have fans watching from all over the world. Big shout to my partner Guy, who is in Dublin watching the curling, or he's at Guinness drinking beer, but I think he's watching curling. So big shout out. Hi, I hope you're having a fun time there.
Okay, let's go here then.
I'm not drinking any Guinness here, but maybe a few Chardonnays later. But we had a wonderful bonfire last night. I'm sharing a house with Team Manuel from Nova Scotia with my really good friend Luke, and we had a wonderful bonfire, roasted some marshmallows, sat by Mike Simcoe. I may have drank some wine there. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so big sweep. I think we're on the red guard, trying to get it by. Big sweep.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
No.
whoa. Okay.
So John's last hit in the 4th end, just hit it too thin, rolled too much. So they got the steal of
You like that at
one
all?
for Fournier.
It's gonna squeak this, but they probably both go there maybe. Like with
But John's looking good here.
throw it 10.
I think he's trying to see if he can hit that top yellow and roll in behind the guard
What turn you seeing?
and keep his red still there.
Kind of looks better that way.
All right.
Where do you want it?
10.
So if you're new to curling or just tuning in,
Yep.
big sweep, trying to keep it straight. He needs to keep it straight to get the roll and not lose his back red, but it is curling on him. Oh, not happy with that. Curled too much, lost the back red. But it's still not bad.
I think we need a guard.
So you see them call at different times. Sometimes curlers will use words like peel weight, board weight. It's just how much the skip wants the thrower to throw the rock. Sometimes you'll hear numbers, the hog-to-hog numbers. Just different teams have different ways of communicating. You'll see some hand gestures on the body of what sort of weight they want. Just their way of communicating. And so the skip knows like what weight's coming at them so they can judge the line with the weight, because as we've noticed on this side, up weight, they tend to run straighter. Down weight, you heard John in the last end, he's like, oh, I can throw board, but I don't know how it's going to react. So you get the communication between all the players so the skip knows what weight's coming at them so they can make a judgment call on when it's going to curl. I think the call here is just to guard.
Line's good.
They're sitting two.
Yeah,
They're in
line.
good shape to force or steal.
Yep. All the way. All the way. All the way. Over and off.
Okay, whoa. Is that? Not bad then.
Teaser.
Pretty good.
So they have a good discussion here. They got to figure out how to get a deuce. It's kind of junky up front.
You could maybe throw
Make the double, like,
You know, they
not the
need
double, but
to figure out where if they're going to hit and stick,
you could
what's in their
probably
way,
still make this.
what's going to
if you
hurt
throw
them
it
down the
hard.
road.
I don't know, how much are you missing on this side?
I'm not sure.
Hey! I mean, you could probably throw like a 9 and maybe get a wiggle this direction. You could also try to just run this into here. Like,
That might be the best call.
I mean, it might be the best. It's the best result, and even if you happen to like catch a piece of that, like it opens up this whole side.
Yeah, and it brings that rock back in.
Well, that rock's in anyways, even though that one's there, but this brings it in by getting that, right?
Yeah,
So
I like it.
it might be the best result,
Yeah.
because I don't think you can make anything here that's going to be, they're just coming in here and we're kind of dead. That's
Yeah.
why I think this might be it. Like,
Even if you stuff it, they got one shot
yeah,
to make it.
I think it's just an inch high is fine. 2 inches maybe?
Yeah.
Probably 2.
So great discussion there. What they're saying is basically they make the shot, that's great. They run the red back on, they might get both yellows, but if they were to over curl, under curl, and they clear that red and yellow, they clear that side out for John, so John's always got his draw for 1 at the end if he needs it. The call, the discussion was if you try and hit that 1 on the 4-foot and you just hit and stick, then they just draw in behind that yellow guard and sit on you, then you're basically hooped. So I like this call because the plan B is better.
Whoa, I don't know what to do here. Yeah.
Not bad. Wasn't what they wanted, but now the red's in front all alone, so they could totally drive the red back.
My bad. My bad. I just pinched
He was
it.
just a little tight on the ice.
Or do you like just on the center line? Like kind of guard the port.
I hate the guard, and then he does this.
I don't know. I don't know why you won't hit that red and roll over onto the center line and guard it and get rid of that red. That red could come back to haunt you.
Yeah, but it's for 1. We follow him down. Yeah, but we just follow him down. If he makes a good one, we follow him down.
Team discussion now.
I mean, your guard has to be really good, otherwise we can get killed on this, right?
Run or we leave the draw.
My first thought was
See.
guard the red, like what you said, kind of just off the center line.
Yeah. Even if you're on the center line, like full in the center line.
Or do we go?
If he has to slash the red, he's not getting the center one.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm just, if we ever guard the red, even then, I guess he can't really make the double through that hole, I don't think, right?
Or we go right in, top 8, like to the point.
Oh,
Yeah.
we crashed this though, and we're giving up a
I
pile.
kind of like the guard. Make him make a good shot.
Yeah, let's make them.
So good discussion. If you ever not make a top 8 draw and they run that red, you're looking at giving up 2 or 3.
We're on this line, Kev.
Guarding the draw in and the hit of the rock on the forefoot and blocking that red run back is a great call. I probably would have hit the red and rolled over onto the center line so you get rid of that run back. But if the rock's in front of it and it can't be used, then that's a good shot as well. So lots of good options here for Team Fournier. Putting pressure on Shuster, down by 2. Looking really tough to get a deuce.
Line's pretty good.
Whoa, lots of line, lots of line. Line's good. Line's good.
Xander! Xander! Xander!
Whoa, over and off.
Xander!
Whoa.
Okay, whoa.
Needs to cut.
Yep,
needs
Sean,
to
go.
stop.
Go, Sean.
Yep.
Okay, whoa, we're good.
Great shot.
Beauty.
Clogs the hole, blocks the red run. So I think you're going to see some clearing of the front. John's going to get a shot back, so might get all 3.
Looks like
Maybe if you hit it
3/4.
thin. I don't know, it's tough.
2 inches off.
But you got to clear at least 2 of them. Key shot here because we have to open this up or John is not going to have a shot in.
Yep! Hard!
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh.
Wow. That actually curls.
So that wasn't good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't really help them much.
It curled, like you threw. Like
That
off
actually
center,
curls.
curl off center.
Yeah.
It is, like,
They got caught in that center line because they have been curling off the center line and they just got caught in it. Need to ice a little bit more. But not looking good here for Team Shuster. If we draw this one in, probably see a run of something.
So 4-3.
So Team Fournier is going to draw in behind their yellow guard there, top 4, and really turn the heat up on
Line's pretty good. Yep,
Team Shuster.
Hey, room.
Hey, line's good.
Room.
Line's good. Wait only. Wait only.
Switch.
Curl.
Oh, it's going to curl a ton. Once again, you get out in that line, and it just does not finish. This could be a good opening for
How does that not curl?
Shuster.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been watching it since Thursday, and I kind of feel the frustration
6
of Michael. He just got on that line, outside that line, and it just runs straight, even at any weight. So he thought it was going to finish more, and it just didn't. So there's definitely a line on the ice where it runs straight. He just got caught in that and just didn't want to come back.
we had 15-6 on that. It's on a good chunk. I mean, we have to be probably 4 inches onto the button.
So an opening here for John. He can use that rock, roll in, be shot. But he's got to be careful. He's close to that line we just talked about, and if he's a little bit upweight, it might not give him the finish that he needs. So key shot for John Shuster here. He's got to make this.
Room.
Whoa, got room. Whoa,
Hold that.
Matt.
It's got to curl.
Hard, Matty.
Keep pushing, Matt.
Roll it. Great shot.
Great shot. Whew.
Good judge, guys.
That's why you win the Olympic gold medal when you curl like that. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Because basically that saved him. If you didn't make that, it was going to look pretty bad. But
No.
big shout out, John Shuster. Great shot
He's
for his
gotta get
first
low
rock.
on this one.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess he could get high on this and maybe bump this and
I
spill.
think you just put something up here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a force.
Wow.
So give me the same.
So I don't know why he's not running the yellow back and have some
Yeah.
fun curling shots for
Anywhere.
us today. He wants to guard and give them their one. Come on, run the yellow, Michael. Let's have some fun. And he's taking a ton of ice again.
I'm not sure I even have to throw to force him, but we'll just throw a long guard and take it away. He might. Kev thinks he might be able to get in, but just super long.
I guess the other risk is that if you do
Yeah,
try
well,
and run that
We've
yellow
done it.
and you miss it, you're totally opening it up for an easy
Just
draw.
over
So Michael's going to play it safe. He's going to force them to take the one, take back the hammer. Just throw a rock anywhere up there in his way.
Yeah, line. Okay, line's fine.
Just over. Just
Line's
over.
good. Clean, yep. Clean,
Just over.
just clean.
So mission accomplished. Throw it up. Put it in the way.
That's what we needed on the first one.
What's he trying?
John
Edge
thinks.
8 foot.
John thinks he could curl
No, I
in
don't-
there. I don't
I
know.
don't think it's tough anyways. I'm throwing like almost no handle though. But we ever hit their yellow high,
Yeah.
we will have backing too. If we get through, you probably have to go straight after we get through. So
I think John thinks he has a magic rock. I don't see it, but he says he's going to throw a weak handle and hopefully he'll dive in there, but
Okay.
Yep!
Yep.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
oh. Yeah, I didn't think it was there, but anyways, good attempt by John Shuster to try and draw through a really narrow port. So he takes his one, and at the end of 5, we're Fournier 3, Shuster 2, and now we're going to watch some really exciting videos, maybe of me or our sponsors. Hey, curling fans, welcome back to the Stu Sells Tankard, Stu Sells Junior Tankard up here at the wonderful Barrie Curling Club. So I hope you're enjoying this really thrilling game that we have on Sheet 3. Olympic gold medalist John Shuster and his very talented squad from the United States is playing Michael Fournier, excuse me, former Quebec champion, and his amazing squad. We've had some wonderful shot making, some great ends, some great strategies, some great discussions. Curling at its best. So keep watching us all weekend. We're here 8 in the morning till midnight, all weekend till Monday for the final games. So we have 66 teams getting through a round robin schedule. So we have 7 sheets, lots of great curling. So go to stucurls.com and curlingzone.com so you can see some amazing, amazing curling. And if you're in the Barrie area, love to have you come down. Great kitchen here, wonderful food, great bar service, great lounge to watch, all 7 sheets. So it's a great place to spend the afternoon on a holiday weekend. If you've had enough of your family for the long weekend, you want to get away, come here for a drink and watch some terrific curling. Off to a good start. Fournier's got the hammer. Schuster's thrown up his center guard. Now he's clogging the center.
Over here.
If you're just joining us, John had a very, very difficult draw through a very, very weird tight port to get his deuce. Ticked on one of the guards. I didn't think it was there, but he went for it, and it was pretty close. But I'll have to talk to him after the game about that call because I didn't think it was there. So Fournier's going to be a little aggressive. Go to the wings.
Far as it goes, far as it goes, yeah.
Put 2 in. Separate them from each other and get Schuster to chase him. Or no, John's going to draw in. So we have a tight game, 3-2 here. This is a key end, 6N. You want to score in this, give the hammer back to John, and then have the all-important hammer in the 8th end coming home. So trying to draw in behind the red and the yellow there. Be on the button. It's got a good, just got to finish it. Great shot. Yeah. John's got 2 objections. 2 things he could want to do in this end. He can force the one, but ideally I think he would want to not give up a bunch, obviously, because we're such a tight game. Could force the one. Steal one's not bad. Let John, or let Michael have the hammer in the 7th and have the hammer in the 8th if he stole one. But right now it's looking like a really exciting end is unfolding.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's fine. Don't mind that.
So Team Fournier clearing the guard.
I like same spot.
That's a good call, yeah. So earlier I was talking about Curl for Kids, which is a great event at the Oakville Curling Club. Raise money for the Oakville Hospital. And
Bobby, I was great.
picked Tyler George as my celebrity skip one year with my team.
Always
And
straight.
it was cool because he brought his Olympic gold medal up. We had a great weekend of curling. And then this year I picked Jason Smith on the men's national team.
All right, Maddie.
I haven't won anything of curl for kids. Maybe I should stop picking like
I think it just
American
does
skips.
not look natural coming out.
No, we did have Amanda once. Amanda was fun. But we didn't win anything either, so
Yeah.
can't be me. Was it my fault? No. It's the Rock's
I gotta come
fault.
around and tap it.
But it's a great event. You should look it up if you want a fun weekend. You raise money. The people that raise the most money get to pick the skips first.
Whoa!
And
Whoa!
it's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. I hear a lot of whoa.
Try it, Xander.
Yep, hard. Keep moving.
Just going to try and maybe curl and catch the back one.
Hard. Keep it moving.
He's making a curl.
Wow. Good sweep, Xander.
That was Xander's rock. He made that rock curl. Very good sweep.
Wow. Are we two? Yep.
Because Michael thought he was out and wide and was just going to run by.
Xander using all of his 125
that was
pounds
as good
there.
as Matt could make it. It's tough to get there again, but as long as you cover a quarter, this is always in play.
I think I was
And then
125
this gets
pounds when I
better
was
every
10.
time. So,
Unfair.
I mean, you can even be here somewhere.
But that was a great sweep. He carved that rock.
Even this
With the new
ends up
broom
working
heads
just
and the new
fine.
sort of ice technology and people and that the
guys
curlers
like this?
can adjust the rock and make it curl, keep it straight. But even Michael out of his hand thought that rock was gone. So great sweep by Xander.
I just don't feel like this shot's there.
They looked at maybe running the red onto the red-yellow, but a little bit too early for that. The center guard is helping you. So Team Schuster is just going to draw him behind the red-yellow. Same shot that Matt threw. Put the pressure on. If they get this one buried,
30,
they're in good shape.
25, 30, I think. There's something big under it. Be careful.
Line's
They
good.
think there's something underneath the rock,
Close,
so
yep. Hard.
and there it curls.
Curl. Hard. Push. Spin it off even a little bit. All right.
That's not bad.
That sucks. There's something really big under it.
They thought they picked something up, maybe a piece of dirt or something. If you're new to the sport of curling, you hear, oh, that rock picked, and you know, curling clubs do an amazing job of trying to keep outer footwear out of the club. Here at the Barrie Curling Club, you have to take your shoes off at the door. But I mean, you can do as much as you want, but the odd little pieces of dirt, sometimes pieces fall off grippers, end up on the ice, and the rock picks it up as it's going by. And you just have to be careful because it could adjust the rock. Again, you hear they said that rock picked, does weird things. Usually it hits something on the ice. So that's why you see curlers at this good level. They'll clean the ice constantly. They'll keep an eye out for it. They'll sweep the path the skip's going to throw on just to make sure there's no dirt or anything there. So, but great ice technicians here.
I think we
Great
make the
ice this weekend.
Like the 8's going to kill us right now, right? Like the 8 is the killer rock, and I can't guard it.
No.
But I can take it out now if I hit anything solid on this.
I don't think that 3 is going to
I don't really care though. You know what I mean? If it sits right here, it's perfect because it's behind the guard.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
then, okay, so where's the shooter going to roll? That's pretty thin to stuff it like that, right?
Okay, the shooter goes like over here. I don't care. Even if we lose the shooter.
Yeah.
If we lose the shooter, I mean, it's fine.
Even if you...
Like you push the red and it goes here, it's fine.
Yep. I'm okay with that. Sean liked it too. Wait, normal or control?
I guess normal.
I like normal.
Make sure it goes. You almost want to thin it as much as you can to leave it here.
Okay.
So they don't like the 2 reds in front of the yellows, so the call is a normal hit on the red, hoping you're going to lose one, maybe both, or even if it rolls out into the open,
Stuff it on the red.
or even behind the guard in front of the yellow is fine,
Yeah.
because then it's open for his draw for 2. It's a good call to play it now on Kevin's first shot.
Yep!
Whoa!
Yep!
Whoa! Wow!
Yep!
Wow!
Hard! Hard! Ah. Not bad.
That rock kind of spun back in. Interesting. It was interesting. Michael was saying yes, wanted to keep it straight, and Kevin was saying no, wanted it to curl. So they kind of caught in the middle.
Not a bad spot, actually. That angle on is lined up on the back red right now.
Like the top, like it's. That's where even if you just, I guess you beak this and he rolls in yours no good. Like you have to kind of make the roll, but you got a catcher if you throw it hard.
I'm kind of thinking.
But on this one, yeah. Yeah, we could, Chris. We could throw this with like back line and get like nose this and just push this in the open and kind of keep this like, you know what I mean? Like, that might be it. But just like here. It does finish in here pretty nice, so.
Just cross the center line.
And even if it does, if you happen to roll and get it thin and move it, it's still buried and still really good. There's a lot of good in here. Like,
Okay. Back line.
yeah.
So John first looked at hitting the outer yellow and rolling as much as he could, even over all the way to the other red, just to cut them down. I thought that was a good call. Now this call is to try and tap the yellow out and keep the center line clogged with a bunch of red rocks. Another good call. So this is a good shot. It's going to give them control, hopefully get that yellow off and out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's got a curl.
Colin.
Call it. Hard, call it.
There he goes.
Hard. Hard, right to it.
Great shot.
Great shot, buddy.
Yeah, exactly what they wanted.
Make the double, no?
Once again, some good sweeping there
Normal.
by Colin. Colin Huffman gave a good sweep, carved it.
2/3.
Once again, you can see the RBC poster in the back. Curling needs sponsors, and we're so lucky to have Keith Joel and Dave Thompson, mortgage specialists with Royal Bank of Canada.
Yep.
They've been supporting us for the last 12 years.
Yes.
And we couldn't do these events without them,
Whoa.
so big shout
Whoa.
out and thanks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They had to get by that guard.
Shot, Kev.
Oh, nice shot.
Nice shot.
So most teams would think the hit and roll to try and not give up a bunch.
Like air,
But
short probably.
These are
Even if you're
top
shot rocky,
teams
you
in the
throw it into
world.
this side. I don't know what he does with it.
They know how to curl, and he's looking to draw him behind and put the pressure on.
Need to bite it to be shot. But we're going to show anything off this side, so. You can even show them a third of the rock, even half. Not a walk in the park.
Yeah, so good discussion there. He's just telling us sweepers that, you know, you got to get it behind the guard somewhat. Even if it's a third sticking out, that's okay because it would be a tough hit and stick. So just kind of giving some direction to the sweepers where he wants to rock. Obviously, 100% buried. Top 4 would be ideal, but it's okay if it shows a little.
Line's good. Line's good. Okay.
Oh, it's not curling.
Stay close, Colin. All right, go ahead, Colin. It's got to curl. It's got to curl. It's got to curl. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Good.
Great shot.
All right. All right.
Shot.
Maybe I would like that a little bit higher to make this a little bit harder. But still, good rock. Good judge by the sweepers.
Yeah.
But just would have wanted a little higher.
But I think regardless, if he rolls anywhere, you just play that same shot, foot higher, in that same spot, same line, foot higher. It's pretty hard to get rid of.
But just like the whole game's just been a little couple inches there, a couple inches here. But a well-played game by both teams. Very exciting to watch. Here we go. We're going to see Xander's strength again, see if he can carve this rock over, but I think they both think they need it for weight.
Right to it, all the way. All the way. I got the
Go, guys, you got it. Go!
Great shot.
Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
You got the, oh, that's not bad.
Wow, I can't believe I was late.
That's a great shot.
Good option.
Yeah, that's a really good spot. Well, I went low, too. And
Yeah.
much other choice.
Got a little bit of a tap back. You shot.
You gonna roll to get shot here?
It's really close. I don't.
Really hard.
I think it is there.
I mean, I can also throw it side by side, and it's a really tough deuce.
Yeah.
Like here, I mean, there's probably a double to maybe. It's hard to get. Even if I throw it here, it's a tough deuce, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not a gimme.
Yeah.
So at this point, John,
Do we think we can carve it all the way past nose with like back line?
Maybe. I don't think so. Not this way. I think this way we can get it moving at the guard and could maybe get it there. And even if you get it and it stays to here and it sits here, there's still probably, I mean, maybe they get to the hole, but they're probably just drawing for two. Like, I think so too. We ever don't, there's a lot of bad, like where you don't get to play anymore. Or this way, at least, no matter what, we're still playing. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if I squeak that thing, we're still having...
Yeah.
But there's just no steal anywhere here, like, because I think even if he jams this, he's still shot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's where he's getting two. All right, let's play some.
Back line.
Yeah, you're right. Matt's not probably wrong. He's still got to deal with it.
Yeah.
I think I could probably throw it I just threw,
Yeah.
and we just sweep it, and maybe I tap it far enough for just a few more feet. Let's do that. That should be good. Maybe even a little less, to be
I was
honest.
thinking maybe a little less.
Yeah.
So great discussion there.
Ooh, that is so far over there, but we just watched him do it. And if I throw you guys like, that was an 18. If I throw like a 15, I think we can get it going. Yeah, I got to throw you back 4 out of hand. Probably.
Great discussion there. John was basically, he doesn't think there's any way he can steal one, but he doesn't want to give up a bunch because then he says he's not playing. Giving up a deuce is not going to be easy here if he puts this one in the right spot.
Easy, Matt.
So he's conceding to the one.
Easy.
and making it hard for the Deuce.
Colin.
Careful!
Careful, go straight.
Come on!
Yikes.
Right. You turned that thing over hard.
So they got caught in the line.
So freaking easy after you get by the hog line. We didn't. Oh.
Don't bitch at me, John.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that was a bad sweeping line call. They really should have been holding it straight, and then I think they just miscommunicated that they wanted to carve it after they passed the guard. You can see it go. I'm surprised they weren't on it to keep it. This could be the last wrong because it looks like a hit for 4. It's too bad because it was he had the weight, he had the right line. If he got behind by that guard, he would have had a good tap back and forced one. And now it's opened everything up for an easy hit.
Shade last, Kev.
For, well, at least 3. He might roll out if he's a little wide, but if he knows hits there, you can get his 4. And that's unfortunate because John threw a good shot.
Whoa.
I just think they got caught.
Sander. Hard.
Oh. Well, it was an easy hit. So they kicked the rocks away. I think that was for 1, just the 1, right? Yeah. So, big missed opportunity for Fournier for not getting that for 4. So we're heading to some more commercials from our generous sponsors.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. So go to stewsells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with 2 of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
If you're just joining us here at the Stu Sells Tankard, Stu Sells Junior Tankard in Barrie Curling Club, we had a crazy 6N. John had a heavy draw tap to try and force one, and with the missed line call, they ticked on the guard, giving an opening for Michael Fournier to do an open hit for 4, and probably handshakes, and misread the line there and overthrew it heavy and flashed the hit to only give up or to take 1 instead of 4. So we're here at a tight game again, 4-2 in the 7th end.
2.5.
So a lot of crazy changes in the 6th end. It was nuts. It was awesome to watch because it was like, ooh, yikes. Not happy players all around, but now we got to brush it off. We're back in it. They're still up by 2 points. So we have a game. So we have John Shuster's team, United States, Olympic gold medalist against Team Fournier, former Quebec champion, now playing in Ontario. So two great teams, awesome to watch. We're seeing some amazing shot making, and like everyday curlers, we're seeing some mistakes in line calls and stuff. So really exciting game to watch. I was actually ready to order my glass of wine because I thought it was over. I thought they were getting 4, and I was done. But we're going to go 2 more ends for you here at the Stu Sells Tankard. We have Timbits, we have coffee, we're okay. We can make it.
Line's good. Little bit of room, but it's okay. Line's good, line's good.
So this year we welcome brand new sponsors, Tommy Guns Barbers and Aisle 24, my good friend Patrick Morris, who's opening these 2 new shops. One's joining a franchise, one's opening a new shop. So great to have them on board, sponsoring us this year. As I always say to curlers out there, the sport needs sponsors. So you always have to reward your sponsors, because if they're sponsoring curling, they're helping young teams make it to their Olympic dream, national championships dreams. So please go out of your way to help sponsors such as myself. If you need any real estate needs, give me a call, StuSells.ca.
Hard, Xander.
We got a piece. There we go. Yep, good shot. And if you're a business out there looking for great advertising, doesn't cost a lot. These teams will take anything to help them with their sports. So if you want to get your logo on a jersey, reach out to some teams. It's great advertising, and curlers love to support sponsors. So if you're a business that's looking for new ways to advertise your products, your services, putting a jersey on a curling team is amazing, because when they make it onto the Grand Slams, you're on national TV and they see your logo, and it's wonderful. So you're doing 2 great things. You're advertising your business, and you're helping a young curling team with their curling dreams. So if you want to know more about how to do it, just give me a call or go on the webpage, StuSells.ca, send me an email, and I can put you in touch with a ton of great teams that would love to have your sponsorship. So good start here. Shuster has a hammer. Would really love a deuce or more.
Wade's good.
I'm sure he would prefer to be up going into the 8th, but definitely don't want to be one down without the hammer. So got to get a deuce here.
Room 6, Xander.
So they're trying to get the yellow one to freeze it onto the back red. They think it's light.
Go.
But they're pounding it. Yep, every inch.
Go.
Good shot.
Good sweep.
See, my pet peeve in curling again, they put up a corner guard and no one goes behind it. I'm a lead. I get offended. I put up corner guards and my skips never get me to draw behind it. Then what's the point? But he's going to go into the house, freeze on the top one. Going to try and set up some good hitting. Michael looks a little deflated after his open hip. You got to let it go, because you're up 2. You're still in good shape.
Lot of room. Colin, there's never you. Out.
Stay close, Colin.
And even if you give up John 1 here and you're 1 up with the hammer, you're in great shape. So you should just shake it off, get back to it. No bounce. Great freeze. Great freeze. So as I was mentioning earlier, the U.S. guys have been coming up to my event since 2009. And back then they were short on funds, so I enticed them to come up by letting them stay at my house. It started a great little relationship for 9 years. They came up every year. They stayed at my place and played in the event. So we had a lot of fun parties, because it was Tyler George's birthday. Every weekend they came up for the Tankard, so we'd always go out the night before, have a good time, and before the event started, One night I had a little bit too much fun that I slept through my alarm and I didn't pick up Brad Gusha at the airport. It's okay, there were cabs. He got to the club, but a little embarrassing when you leave someone like Brad Gusha at the airport. But we had a good, fun time each weekend. So I hope Tyler's watching. Big shout out.
We're good, we're good. Hi!
This is a great shot. Just, that's good. The angles are good for Fournier. So
Good sweep. Good spot. Got it up.
So this is going to be a key shot because we're getting into vice stones. They got to be careful. There's a lot of yellow in front that can be run back into the red. I think they're trying to figure out how to dislodge some of the angles to make it a little bit better for John. Right now it's looking pretty popular or pretty easy for Fournier to do some tap backs. So I think their thought is to try and wiggle the top red, yellow there, move the red back, try to move the yellow out a bit. I think you definitely have to try and play this now because there's too many yellows, I think, in there to cause problems.
Hit the high side. This rock is definitely gone, but I guess this is going to be guarded and this is going to be more buried here. And if you can get rid of that, I think it's
You can get to that back one.
So what's that?
You can get to that back one.
What's that?
This way you can get to it, right?
But I mean, this is stuck.
And then we're stacked under here, and his draw gets way tougher. Right. If this moves over here now, he can't come in here because I have.
What does he do if we just tap this a tiny bit high?
Well, I just don't know how much it's gonna drag. And if it ends up just wrong, where it ends up, clipping here and clipping that, I don't think it's great. Although this one is probably safe, but there's just a lot of bad places to bump this. I think that's where I don't hate killing these right now and killing this and being shot rock here double guarded.
My only other thought would be tap ours back.
But it's gonna get, the problem is you tap this one's definitely moving, and now this gun is gunned up back into this. So I think I like this, Chris. Just piece this out of here and try to move. Yeah, you probably gotta do it with
Maybe
at
make
least
it this
here.
way too.
I think you just throw peel. Third. Even half rock probably does the trick.
Whatever. I don't like this, but whatever.
So I think the call is to throw peel weight at the top yellow, catch it off the red, try and lose it, and another yellow, dislodge the angles. I don't think Chris is on board because I think he thinks a lot of jamming and you might lose the reds.
Whoa! 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 Great.
Yeah. Good shot. Looks way better now than it did before.
I don't like it.
Think the same speed here? Okay.
I know, I kind of with John on the call. I didn't think the angles were good for him. I think Chris was thinking of maybe just throwing lighter weight and trying to just wiggle them around, but they're still in play. But I still think it's a good outcome. It looks better now. So the call is to come back and freeze on the back red.
Line's good. You got room.
Felt close.
Lots of room.
Line's okay. Room.
Xander.
Line's okay. Line's good.
I think he's hanging out again.
Xander.
Hard. Hard curl. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Okay, whoa. Okay. Shit. Didn't come. He just popped it a hair.
I think he just got caught in that line again. Like I said, there's a line down the ice there where you're on the inside of it, you get good curl. If you're just on the out, it just does not want to finish. It just runs pretty straight.
Like that's what
Because that didn't move a much.
No, it's fine.
He had the broom basically on the outer yellow half of the rock. Like it didn't move a lot.
When you get outside a certain line, and like it just comes up. Shit. If he gets low and pumps it open, we're in a bit of trouble. Oh, if it just comes up another fucking 2 inches, it's fine.
Oh, fire truck again.
Clean.
Colin.
So,
Whoa, Colin. Gotta push, Colin.
okay, we're trying to make it curl because you don't want to nose it. We need a little bit of a roll here, but
All right.
not happy with that. The roll was pretty key there. It's been one of those games, and that's why you can see it in the score, only 4-2. They've had a lot of really shots that were doable, but just a little bit off, a little couple inches here and there, and just not getting in the right spot. Nice hit and roll there, would have set them up nicely for a deuce.
This or that.
I don't think you can see enough of the 5, Mike. Yeah, you can't.
I mean, like with
So key shot here for Michael. He really
It's in a good spot.
would like to just give up one.
Firm or peel?
Peel. I almost don't mind killing this one if I have.
What's
No,
that?
I should touch this one if I'm close.
No.
Peel here. So same weight I just threw on my throw through last time.
Okay.
So peel weight, get rid of this one, try and catch the back one.
Yeah.
Let's hope he shook the demons from end number 6. But the last end hasn't seemed to bother them because they've been playing well, setting up a good game. Opportunity here to run it back.
Yep.
Whoa!
Nice shot. Oh, you forgot about end number 6, I guess. That was a great shot.
I know.
Good toss.
Well, at worst, we're tied with now.
Exactly. Yep.
Might still be in play.
Yeah.
I don't know,
That's
I mean,
probably.
I think if I hit thick half, I'm probably clipping backside and squeaking.
Yeah.
So
Intern.
it's gonna come off better. We're gonna get a lot more curl. That out turn's gonna be way straighter. Because
Yeah.
this is never leaving anyway. So maybe we just throw out turn where you want to hit it.
So the call hit.
We could
Roll
draw,
over.
but like a deuce is so tough. Like, yeah, we're not getting. There's no double is the problem here. Like we're trying to just kind of clip the side of it and stay under. Feel. Yeah, this is not a hit and roll. It's a in off technically.
So there's no double there, John thinks, so he's going to try and hit and just kind of
Yep.
roll over
Hard.
enough. Oh,
Okay.
Forget it.
wanted to hit a little bit thicker, so he stayed in play.
give me a hand. I mean, if we're open, we're open.
So well played in by Fournier. Gonna try and draw in here, take away this side for John, force him to draw on the other side.
Okay. Nice shade, last Kev. 4-2.
Easy.
Pretty
Lots of
positive,
line.
guys. Line's good.
Switch. Just top 4, guys. Line's good. Still Xander's rock.
Line's getting better.
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Can't for weight.
Ah.
So they wanted to curl more. I think they were on it right out of his hand. They didn't give a chance to
Very natural tee and just
kind of pounded it, which kept it straight, and just didn't get the finish that they needed. Sometimes sweepers get excited. They could,
Probably gonna try to
and they probably could have just been a little bit less excited. They would have probably got more of a curl. But still, it's forcing John to make a shot to get his one. I don't know if it was the draw to it or a hit.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Gotta go.
Hard, Maddie! Hard! Keep pushing!
Gotta go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
There you go. Good shot.
Had to make a roll. Had to make it.
Okay, drawn for one. So 4-3 at the end of the 7th. And Fournier will be coming back in 8th with the hammer.
Hey guys, welcome to the Stu Sells team's brand new listing. And we are out here in Waterdown. And you know what? If you are sick and tired of being in the city, you know, we all love Toronto. I love Toronto, but you know what? Maybe it's a little bit too crowded. Maybe there's a little bit too much gridlock. Maybe there's no place to walk and go see cool stuff. So come on out to Waterdown. It's awesome. Beautiful little village you can walk, great shops, cafes. We have the Waterdown Memorial Park just over the street. It's got a splash pad, baseball diamond. It's got a skateboarding thing for kids. We have a huge Fortino's. I was in there today getting flowers. It's crazy, that store. It's unbelievable. So you have Bike Pass and you have the Bruce Trail and you have a ton of parks. And we're in this lovely, quiet little subdivision. And look behind me, just say, friggin' gorgeous. This house is spectacular. Custom built, beautiful finishes. We have decor black stainless steel appliances, quartz counters throughout, 3/4 inch white oak hardwood floor, ceramic tile. You want light, you want windows, you want bright. This house is gorgeous, super modern, open concept main floor, living, dining. It's got a butler's pantry, this office on the main floor. Upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, and you know what? Every bedroom gets their own bathroom. And the master has a steamed glass shower in it with a beautiful soaker tub. It's just luxury, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end, luxury, high-end. This home is gorgeous. So go to StuSells.ca, see all the photos, the videos, and give me Stu a call for a personal tour.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, welcome back to the Stu Sells Tankard, Stu Sells Junior Tankard, live here at the Barrie Curling Club. And we have quite an interesting game going on here between Team Shuster, Olympic gold medalist from the United States, and Team Fournier, now in Ontario, but former Quebec provincial champion. It's been a roller coaster of games, ups and downs, missed shots here, ticks here, a missed open hit for 4, and now we are in the 8th end with a 4-3 lead for Fournier, and he does have the hammer coming home. So Schuster needs to steal to force an extra. So it's been a very interesting game.
Just Sean, bury a piece, Sean. You gotta go. Yeah, gotta go.
But a well-played games on both, because we've also seen some really amazing shots, some nice long doubles and stuff. So it's been a great game of curling. So grab another drink, get on your couch. This is going to be an interesting end to finish off, because it's starting off well with the center guard up, and now coming in again. So we're here all weekend, 8 in the morning till midnight. Final games on Monday. So if you're sitting at home, lots of great games at stewcurls.com or curlingzone.com. And if you're in the Barrie area, come down here. The kitchen is cooking some amazing food. The bar is great. We have 7 sheets of a wonderful curling on. Great spectator lounge. So if you're in the area, come down and visit us. Watch some great curling, meet some of the curlers. We have some great teams from all over the world. United States, Switzerland, China, Japan. So lots of great teams. So you're going to be in luck for some fun, great curling all weekend.
Almost straight back. I mean,
Is it a good result?
let's just rip this.
So I think the call was trying to run it back and catch all 3, but Michael's really in the driver's seat for this end. He's got the hammer. He just has to not give up the steal. So why get cute and try for all 3? Let's just get rid of this. So he's got the house open. It's a good call.
I don't think you can. It was so close to nose. I mean, it's so long, right?
So if you've been watching all weekend, this is our 2nd weekend of the Stu Sells series. So keep marking your calendar. Next weekend, we're back here at Barrie for the Stu Sells U18 curling.
It's going to be curl.
35 teams are coming to curl. After that, we move to Halifax for the first weekend in November with the Stu Sells 1824 Halifax Classic,
That's good.
which
Good.
has a wonderful lineup. And then after that, we're to Port Elgin, then up to Collingwood, and then the series finishes in Brantford at the end of November, first weekend December, with another wonderful event of some top teams. So lots of great curling coming. So mark it in your calendar. If you live in any of those areas, we'd love to have you come down and watch. Curling clubs survive when people come and watch curling and drink at the bar. So make sure to come down and watch some great curling.
What are you thinking here? Top button?
I think that was the risk of trying to run it back and catch
I
the
know
ball.
these
If
now
they
go, but as long as you get it,
just
that's
cleared it, it would have been better, because now he leaves the yellow up there.
Yeah, it's all the way in.
I think that's. I mean, we could also double tap, but I think leaving those is probably the right thing.
Yeah.
They're good. Even this, Chris.
Yeah.
Be just fine.
Yeah.
So leaving that rock in as a guard is now John's going to come into the house and try and put some rocks in play that hopefully he can use when it comes to his shots to force a steal and force an extra end. I think there have been extra ends on all the televised. Last night was an extra end, I think, and G3. We've had a couple of extra ends.
Close, yep, line!
Howard went to an extra end.
Hard!
Okay, we've got a big scrub. Got to get by that guard. Got to get by the guard.
Curl!
Might want to clean that pass.
Whoa,
because you're making
straight. Hard, big bump.
So change of plan there when he knew that it was curling too much and the weight wasn't there. John opted to let it curl and act
Same
as a
fucking
guard.
rock.
They think something was under the rock. That's why it slowed down and took the curl.
Just gotta give him a pass to the foot.
So that was a little unfortunate.
Like 2/3, 3/4.
As we mentioned before, these are top level curlers. They clean the rocks before they throw, but sometimes you just pick up some dirt on the ice, and it's just unfortunate. It's the nature of the game. But it's unfortunate when it's in the eighth end and you need to steal. That's when it's not good. In the first end, no one cares. But it's the eighth end, and you need to steal. So an opening here for Fournier to clear the front.
Not bad.
And nope, he's leaving it. So same call again. Yeah. Really, ideally, Fournier wanted to have the front clear so he could have it open for him to come in, but they hit it too thick, so the yellow's in front. So now John is going to draw in, put the pressure on. Fire truck. They said fire truck. So on Vice Stones now, these are key shots because we're in the eighth end. Shuster has to steal one. Fournier's happy just to take one and call it a day.
Gotta go line!
So they're
Go
tight
in the ball,
again.
Hard! Hard! You gotta get it by this one, Matt. Even bounce it hard! Hard every inch! Go,
Great
go, go!
sweeping. Great sweeping. So good place rock. I think they wanted it a little deeper.
What'd you have?
But it's still a well-placed rock. John has tons of options with his shots. Both teams are in good shape here. So these next shots are going to be really key.
You were like trying to get to nose on that almost though? Like leave the yellow in front of it? That gives him the pin, I guess, right? Yeah.
Both these teams are 2-0, top of the pool.
Yeah.
So this is a very important game. 2-1's not bad, but 3-0 is better.
I like that. I don't like that, Mike.
We're playing in a pool system round robin up here this weekend.
Heel?
So
Or do you like normal? Okay. I agree.
losing one out of your 4 games is not that bad. So I think the call is try to hit as much as you can see. The red should go, the other red should spill out. Very important shot here. Because ideally, Team Fournier does not want a lot of rocks in play.
Yep.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
There you go.
Not bad.
That's all right.
I think, yeah, same shot.
I like the call.
I think we can take a little bit less, maybe.
taking more ice than they gave Chris, but like I've mentioned all game, there's that line out there that if you get on the other side, it
15,
runs straight. So
I know it swept.
but John's rocks have been curling.
Um,
He's been pretty consistent on his draw.
Yeah. We can't bump. I mean, we can, but like, perfect world, we don't bump theirs. We stop splitting T-line or just frozen to it, because if we tap it, then he can probably move it and get shot. So.
Yeah. Good conversation with
Even
the
biting
sweepers.
topside is probably fine as long as we're somewhat under, because then it just dead sticking in there. So.
He's giving his sweepers some options so they know what his plan A, plan B, plan C is. He obviously doesn't want to bump the back rock, so it's an easy hit. Ideally a freeze or just above it, so that if Fournier makes a play on it, it jams. So good conversation with your sweepers. Tell them what you want so they know.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Easy. Easy. Stay close, Colin. Yep.
Easy.
Yep.
Don't want to bump it.
See,
Yes.
no bump. No bump. Great shot. Great call. Great judge.
That's fine. All right. Oh.
Like, you can bump off it.
Agreed.
If you're
Ideally,
nose.
you want to be shot.
That's probably the best, right? Like, follow him right down and be shot.
Yeah, corner freeze, be shot.
So Schuster's keeping the pressure on Fournier. Wants to steal his one to force an extra end.
Probably threw it about there.
That's where he threw. That's what I saw. I think.
So the pressure's on.
Well, I don't want to be more because I can.
Fournier has to come on top of this one.
I don't want to like do this is a disaster.
No, I agree, but you can't afford to do this either.
I don't think it'll overcurl though.
You got it.
Good conversation. Don't want to throw a heavy weight so that you tap and roll out. As Kevin said, you don't want to overcurl and not be shot. Ideally, you'd like to freeze right on it. Be shot.
15.
Be jammed so Schuster can't hit it and stick. So another key shot of the game. This is a very important shot. The worst thing would be to be light.
Line's good.
And
line's good. You got room.
A guard. So
go then.
Line's good.
Line's good. Yep.
Heavier is better.
Line's great.
Just can't overcurl.
Hard. Line's good. Easy.
Yep. Hard.
Easy.
Hey,
whoa. Whoa then. Yep.
Hard.
Good.
Good shot.
Stuff that. I don't know how much I can see though. I don't think I can see enough of it. It's not enough. I got to get almost to nose. This one, this shot is here. I can dead plant this on the nose. But the question is like, can I get far enough here? And I'm not positive I can. I don't think I can cross it. So I think this is what we have to play. So
You don't think you have enough of this one?
I don't think so. Colin, where are you at here? I don't know. I'd like to throw one I know is there.
Because we were playing this one just to the nose, right?
What's that? I mean, as close as we can get to the nose. No, I'm saying, but if we can stick this thing right to here and sit there.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is just so hard to get enough. Like, I mean, I gotta get to. I guess I gotta get to an inch off nose. I could probably make it with hack.
Yeah.
And it probably moves far enough, I guess.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Up to you, though. I mean, if you like
That's
the
fine.
wide one.
Right there, Chris. I think.
So good discussions there. John doesn't think he can see enough of this red one with weight to get it over.
I can make this with hack, for sure.
To get it over and get the yellow out.
I think we can make
I think
this
he's
with
changed
hack.
his mind now. I think he thinks
Solid
he can
hack.
get enough with hack weight.
I don't think I can make it with any more.
He was
than
looking at
that.
the outer red because he can
Oh, I got to hit just a
see
inch
more of
more
that
than I can
one
see. I
and
think
drive
hack.
that back, but it's a longer raise and no one's been out that far all game, so he would be guessing on the ice. So that's why he's gone to this one, because he knows the ice. He thinks he can get enough of it.
Close.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep. Yep. Yes.
Hard.
exciting game. Just took off on them. Wrecked on the guard. Fournier takes one. And I believe it's 5-3. Our final score here at the Barrie Curling Club. Stay tuned for our next game. Keep watching at stewcurls.com, curlingzone.com. We're going to have another awesome game next. So go grab a snack, go grab a drink, come back to your couch, and tune in soon.